Sony Live, we live to entertain. 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 Sony Live, we live to entertain.
The next match there, the Northern Warriors coming to versus Columbus, and it might be time to go down to the toss. Danny, take it away.
Sure is. It is time for match 6. The coin toss very shortly, because the men alongside of my right is Rosha Mahanama of Sri Lanka is our match referee. And the two captains, Calendars, David Milan, Northern Warriors, got Big D Sammy, and I promise not to be naughty with the coin toss. And you're going to call, David?
Heads is the ball.
Heads is the call. And
The tails.
come in, D. I know you're in tears, David. Yeah, it's going to be. Or he signalled already, hasn't he? So I think you're going to be bowling.
Most definitely, back ourselves, our batting lineup to chase down targets. So if we could restrict them to under 100, we back ourselves to chase it.
You shouldn't be too unhappy with what's just happened with the Tuskers. Surely posted and won.
Yeah, exactly. Look, if you get runs on the board, that's always key, isn't it? Yeah, there's a bit to work with here, one bigger boundary, and there's a bit of wind, so I'm hoping we can restrict these blokes.
Made any changes from that tie?
No, we're going same team, keep the continuity and keep the same team going.
Same overseas players. But, Now, what about your overseas players to stop it? No changes at all?
No changes, and we have about one local guy playing.
And what about your bowling? Are you going to have a go?
Look, you saw yesterday, we have many options. If it's needed that Sammy has to come and bowl 6 balls, then I'm more than ready to that. I'm fit and ready to go, Danny.
Looking good, brother. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck. Go well. Pump it up. Warriors, funnily enough, gonna bowl first.
Thanks, Danny. Another good job by you again. After match presentation and then the toss. So there it is there. The Warriors, the defending champions, will be hard to defeat after winning the toss and electing to bat here in Abu Dhabi. Don't go away. First innings is about to start next.
versus Northern Ireland, Wednesday, November 20th, 1:15 a.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2. Saturday, November 23rd, exclusive on Sony 10-2. The Mazansi Super League is back. Get all the action, the centuries, the bouncers, the runs. Also catch the catches live. Mazansi Super League from 8th November to 16th December. Live and exclusive on Sony 6 and Sony ESPN. Russia versus Belgium, Saturday, November 16th, 10:30 p.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2.
He's got one of the great finishers in the game, Chris Jordan.
Yeah, thanks, Dino. Yes, with Chris Jordan and Atul Watson, I'll have a few questions as well. But let's get things underway with you, Chris Jordan, because I know you'll be busy and warming up. This format, we know it's T20, but cut in half. There's so many different formats now with white ball cricket. Do you enjoy this?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. I mean, you just try to keep it as free of mind as possible and just focus on execution really, because obviously the crowd comes out to see a lot of sixes and it's a good opportunity to test your skills under immense pressure as well. So those kind of things I enjoy. So yeah, it's a format I do enjoy.
A lot of chopping and changing in terms of where you move around the globe. Are you a good traveller? Do you love it?
Yeah, pretty good traveller. I try to always wake up in the morning, try and get my jet lag out to it nice and early, keep my body nice and supple as well so that I can recover well. So I'm enjoying it so far. Very fortunate to be doing something that I love, and hopefully that may continue.
That cheeky old tar, as we like to call him, under Dean Jones. Just wondering if you, in terms of the PSL, have been retained by Peshawar?
At this present moment, no, I'm in the draft like everyone else. But now, first and foremost, I want to concentrate on trying to get a win for Calanders tonight, and anything goes after that.
Well, Denny, I just wanted to ask him, every bowler is saying that they enjoy the format, but I can't seem to think that if you know that you're going to go for 10 and over, everybody seems to enjoy it.
Well, yeah, it's a matter of perception, really. I mean, in general, I think if you're going at 10 or over, you're doing a good job in this format because it's only 10 overs. The ball doesn't get that old, and it's still 10 wickets as well. So you just try to, as I said, keep as clear of mind as possible and just trying to execute.
How does it feel to be in Abu Dhabi without that thriller in Eden Park we just saw? And you're asking a question, has he been retained? After those heroics, you should be retained everywhere in the world.
It's obviously just one game, but no, that was a good series for us. Obviously, we took a little bit more of an experience. So yeah, 6 debutants, but to come out 3-2 in the end was a good job by the fellas.
Was there a feeling of deja vu, thinking back to the World Cup? Oh my God, here we go again. just getting too close for comfort. Same teams, everybody was laughing about it in there.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime England and New Zealand plays, it's always a very good contest. And as you've seen from the World Cup final the other day in that 5-match series as well, it's a good contest. So yeah, long may the rivalry continue.
All right, we'll not hold you for long. You're warmed up enough. Go have a good game. Thank you. But
Thank you, Chris. No, we're keeping this ball. That's part of the thing. No, you got to leave that. We need that. All right. See ya. Good to talk, brother. Yes. Well, both teams here for match 6 are unchanged. And I sort of say it's a no-brainer in a way because we have only had 5 games. And you look at this lineup, the Warriors have to be the favourites, eh?
Well, I think they're last year's champions as well, and they've got a very good combination, especially Darren Semi in the middle there. It's dangerous, and then they've got Ryan Emmerich and Chris Wood. I mean, I was impressed by the one Pradeep as well. So they've got a fair bit of experience in that.
Yeah, and I look at the colour vision, and there was a tie last night. We've just spoken to Chris Jordan. There is a heap of talent in this too. With Banton, I was impressed with him. You've got Ronke, Milan, Salt. You look at Laurie Evans. I don't know where they're going to fit him in.
I mean, yesterday the match, Philip Salt was the man, I think, who took them to that win there. But I mean, Luke Ronke is the man again for them.
Yeah, these guys that have been around the circuit for a long time, extremely talented. And I just think when you think about how dangerous one individual player can be for T20, think about T10 and Andre Russell. How scary is he?
I mean, he's a quintessential all-round player. And especially in 50 over and T20 we have seen him. But T10, I mean, it's just very hard to actually live up to the billing every game. But he has done that.
Yeah, amazing talent. Seen him so much in 2020. Here we are in Abu Dhabi with the 3rd season of T10. And as he said before, Russell, he's got no pressure on him. He's got no issues of nerves. He just wants to go and play.
I don't think so. Once you're a performer, everybody expects you to perform every game. It's not easy when you're supposed to bowl with any balls, every ball, and he hits it long. And the shots he played against Malinga. How many people have you seen hit Malinga like that?
No, not a lot. But I'll tell you who we might see a little later on. Atul Watson's going to come dancing with me with a couple of cheerleaders. Are you happy with that? Going to come for a dance?
Should I send the invoice to you then later?
Yeah, always. It'll be a ripper. Anyway, time for a short break before the dancing happens, and we'll see you on the other side.
versus Northern Ireland, Wednesday, November 20th, 1:15 a.m. Live and exclusive on Sony 10-2. Saturday, November 23rd, live and exclusive on Sony 10-2. Super League is back. Get all the action, the centuries, the bouncers, the runs. Also catch the catches live. Mazansi Super League from 8th November to 16th December. Live and exclusive on Sony 6 and Sony ESPN.
Stop what you're doing, because I got the feeling, get whatever you need to get, because this will be a belter of a T10 match. Yeah, Northern Warriors versus the Colunders. The Northern Warriors winning the toss, another important toss, and electing to bowl first. Really important start here. And of course, in the previous game, we've had a team finally batting first and winning a game. These teams here, particularly the Northern Warriors, very, very strong. Mark Butcher. The Colunders, they've got some power there too.
Yeah, off the back of that tie yesterday, Tom Banton and Luke Ronke at the top of the order can certainly send the ball. And Darren Milan is absolutely in a purple patch in terms of form. Phil Salt, more used to opening the innings for Sussex than coming in the middle of the order, but he also packs a punch. As for the Warriors, well, Munsey and Billings will get you off to a flyer. But look no further than the man slated to come in at number 3. Took 2 wickets for next to nothing in their opening game and then smashed 50 from just 24 deliveries. It was a terrific performance from Andre Russell for the Warriors, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance from their talisman this evening.
There he is there, and Darren Sammy getting his boys together, getting them ready for this big game. Munsey, outstanding player. Billings, look at the power in this game. And this team. Pradeep, outstanding bowler. And these 2 batsmen here, it's full of shots. Ronke and Banton. I'm looking forward to see Banton. You've been telling me a lot about this boy. I've seen the numbers, but he's got some great numbers, good power hitting. But I also want to see how he goes about his work. Good tall boy, shaped like Alex Hales. This fella here, hasn't he won some championships as a leader? Great leader of men, Darren Sammy. Luke Ronke, he can hit them to all parts. Very hard to contain. Strike rate brilliant, 153. Got 100 already. Loves making runs in the UAE.
To an absolute flyer yesterday evening. It was still an important cog in getting their Irelanders up to parity, 103 in their run chase against Team Abu Dhabi yesterday. Tom Banton of Somerset has just made his bow for England and T20 internationals, and I can guarantee you'll be seeing more of him in international cricket in the near future. Looks as though Dre Russ has been given the ball, the responsibility of taking the opening over in the power play. And why wouldn't he? At the moment, he is running absolutely red hot.
A bit late on the ground too. He always likes to get last on the ground. One of those little superstitions that he does. He'll be bowling off the short run here because he's still not quite 100% fit. Very explosive. Huge levers. Explosive through the crease. He's got a good bounce up. Not a great Yorker. Not a great change-up ball.
He doesn't need them.
No.
He doesn't look for those at all.
So, look at this. We've got a slip in place. So, get ready, Tom Banton, because he looks like he sort of dawdles in, and all of a sudden, kaboom. So, you've got to think he's a yard quicker than he actually is. So here we go. The Warriors versus the Colunders. How's that proceed? First up, I told you, be ready.
Absolute rip snorter. Just took off the seam, left Tom Banton groping for thin air. Might be the only ball that swings with that white ball. You get one chance.
But you've got to get in the right area for it to look at the release. He can improve his release area a little bit, but he got it a little bit round armish to get it to go. In the air, oh, he got a finger on it. Oh, the direct hit might get him in trouble as well. Such an athlete. Andre Russell, he won't like that.
Yep, Tom Banton with the straight bat, punching it down the ground. It's a great effort from Big Dre Russ.
What a good hand on it. Massive dukes. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, inside he's more upset than not getting the catch than worried about the painting. Oh, Big Dre, what can you do here? Ronke's faced him a fair bit in the net, so both played together for Islamabad United in the Pakistan Super League. Yes, it's the call. Direct hit would have been in trouble. Direct hit would have been out.
Yeah, you've got to pick it up first. Nervy start. Carl Anders.
Oh, top edge. Now, get underneath it. Oh, it's gone in the air for an eternity. I slipped and didn't get a hand on it. And I don't blame him. Once it gets over the 60-metre mark, I tell you, most guys drop them or don't even get a hand on. That's gone 60 metres in the air.
Yeah, a life. Pradeep backpedaling. It was always going to be an incredibly difficult catch. Went up a long, long way backpedaling. The hat gets caught up in his feet. But as always, when Andre Russell is in the game, heart rates go up, chances occur, things happen.
He did have spikes on the side of his foot there and bang, it lands. But once the ball goes over 60 or 70 feet in the air, I tell you, it goes towards the batting team. I've seen so many drop catches because they don't get the fielding coaches to actually hit it that high. You need actually bowling machines to actually help the fieldsman. Oh, good pace. He makes things happen. Well, bowl Dre. The Kalundas, 6 for no loss. Chris Wood comes on, bowl his left arm pace. Now here's an interesting initiative. I know he plays for Hampshire, but he's been selected by Dreams to play in the Abu Dhabi T10 Global Talent Hunt. It's the fastest selection, and it gives the opportunity to play in international formats. This initiative finds more talent around the world. Now, he's been playing for a while, I would have thought. But anyway, well done, Dreams to play.
Let's say, it's not exactly unearthing a diamond from uncharted territory. The county championship for Hampshire.
Yeah, he's English. And which is surprising that he hasn't come from another country.
Somebody get Dean Jones another bone.
Englishman to Englishman here. Tom Banton, and see what he can do here, trying to line up Chris Wood. Oh, now he's lined him up and delivered beautifully. Now, something about this boy. You've told me you liked him, well, a few days back. Watch this lad, how he goes about his work.
Yeah, there's something of the arrogance and the flourish of Kevin Peterson about him. He's got power to burn as well. can play. He really can.
So, there was just a bit of a problem there. The Kiwi, Ronchi, didn't understand the English accent from Banton. Nearly a collision in the middle of the pitch, running between the wickets. Now, this is where they've got to get smart how to bowl to Ronchi. Ronchi will stay leg side of the ball and try and carve it over backward point. Now, if you follow him a little bit, he has the capacity to drop kick you over mid-wicket or over backward square. You have to be a little bit careful. Yeah. He won't die wondering, trust me. His record as an opening bat in T20 and T10 the last few years has been nothing short of outstanding. The best in the world, Ronchi. Weeks of it, knows the call. And that'll end the over. 9 from it. It's 15 for no loss.
This is yours now, Henry. Your kingdom and your wife. We all have our secrets, darling. Do you have anything you want to tell me? I can take you down at any time, Georgina. You really want to know the truth?
But now we've got Chris Green coming on from the northern end. And Ronchi and Banton, well, particularly Ronchi, would have spoken to Banton, move around the crease a lot to face Green. He doesn't like guys doing that normally. He likes bowling there, but that's a really good shot. But up and under it, bowls fast, sort of like away swingers. He doesn't really spin the ball like a natural off spinner, does he, Bush? You've got to make sure you watch the ball onto the bat and get underneath it.
Yeah, he's making no attempt at getting any side spin on that. Trying to use his height, spear the ball into the boot of Tom Banton, but he misses his leg. Banton doesn't miss.
He knows he'll try and sweep him. Well, he's gone for the switch hit.
Yeah, real good work this from Sam Billings behind the stumps. Batsman switching hands, switching his feet around. And the bat flailing around in front of your face. Have a look upstairs. I don't think there's any problem there. Banton's feet didn't come off the ground. Just worth it to see the glove work of Sam Billings. Sharp.
Now, the difference between a switch hit and a reverse sweep is the fact that he's switched his feet around as you into a left-hander's mould there. So the umpire here will hit the green button, hopefully. Not out. There it is. So Green knows he's up against a youngster, Tom Banton, who wants a good piece of him. Down the ground. Now, Ronchi, let's see what the veteran will do to him. Normally, I reckon he'll back away a little bit, Ronchi, to free his arms up looking to hit it down leg. Let's watch this little battle, what these two get up to. No, he's charged him and he's gone over mid-off instead. He might get two.
Tell you, this was clever cricket all round. Chris Green just saw Luke Ronchi coming. So he went a little slower and a little wider. Luke Ronchi realised he'd been stuffed and just managed to delay the shot enough to get a little bit of bat on it up and over mid-off.
So this battle of two quality T20 players. And he's just fetched it over mid-wicket. Step and fetch it or run away for a boundary. So this is what Rocky does. Now, Green won't like this. He's thinking, scheming. So, well, where am I going to bowl to this guy? Sweep shot. Now, will he back away, maybe go over mid-off again? Yeah, he was looking to it and he followed him. Real good battle. So, that should end the over. 12 from it. It's 27 for no loss.
I'm not afraid to die, and I'm not afraid to kill you.
Brad Emmerich has entered the tank now for the Warriors. Another West Indian with a bag full of tricks and a huge amount of experience and lovely economy at just over 7.5s. T20 is impressive. Strike bowler. It's a lot of people out. Dearly wants to get rid of these two. Banton is looking useful, Tommy B and Luke Ronke. Oh, hello. We're on the second tee here at the Emirates Hills. Lovely picking up, and then the spectacular catches for you. There's the Spiceman and the haircut. Been some goodies. As we've said before, here on the fence, there's another West Indian, Johnson Charles. And some very good outfield catching because of the nature, the size of the circumference here in Abu Dhabi allows fielders to get around and get deep. The screen. Very good out there.
I'll tell you something else down the hills. Floodlights here are absolutely magnificent. Proper coverage all the way around the ground. You don't get any dark corners in the outfield. That really helps the fielders to pull off those stunners in the boundary.
Yeah, some of the other lights around the world, a little bit challenging. It's understandable.
Remember which year it was in the CPL, you and I down in Trinidad. It's like 3 or 4 a game. Catches in the outfield. Guys, balls going through the hands and hitting them on the head. Some dark pockets out in some of the corners of the Queen's Park Oval. Man, right, Emmerich has taken a few wickets in that CPL. Operating predominantly when he was playing for the Ghana Amazon Warriors on a pitch that was all about spinners. Always picking up wickets with his medium fast there. Crunch. Luke Ronke has absolutely nailed that through extra cover.
Mr. Emmerich, I think it's back to changes of pace, dear fellow. Just hit through the line there. And not a half volley, it's just ugly drive, isn't it? Yeah. Clearing that front hip and just hitting through extra. Oh, here it is. The change has done the trick. Right on cue, Ray at Emirates. Little cutter, and it's the end of Luke Ronchi. First one down for those in green.
Great piece of bowling this from Ray at Emirates. Got that slight wide of the crease angle, trying to bring the ball back into Luke Ronchi. It wasn't a great deal different from the delivery before. Emirates just settling. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was looking for. Luke Ronchi didn't expect him to repeat the dose the next delivery, and he's gone now for 14. It's a big breakthrough for the Warriors. 36 for 1.
Pull the trigger on the great Houdini.
Yeah, the captain's in. He's going to keep the strike. He's underway straight away. 37 for 1. Here's Chris Green. And there is the end of the skipper. Wow, wow, wow. What a turn-up for the Warriors and Chris Green.
Well, he can turn him when he wants to. I wonder if Dawid Malan just left home a little early. Chris Green saw him coming, dragged it down, fizzed it past him. Sam Billings did the rest. That's a big, big blow for the calendars. Malan's gone for 1, 37 for 2.
This is yours now, Henry. Your kingdom and your wife.
So now we've got Phil Sol. He's out there to join Tom Banton. Let's go sideline to Karishma.
Well, I have the coach with me himself, Robin Singh. Happy with the boys so far. Got a lot of calypso power, I see. So what do they bring to the table?
A lot of power. I think they play this format really well, especially the shorter format. As we saw that last year. We've seen that over the years as well as T20 as well. It's important to keep going. we had a pretty good start in the last game, and we want to try and replicate that as well.
What do you tell the boys before they come out? What is your one-liner? Or two? Or two?
I think for Andrew Russell, it's about seeing the ball and hitting the ball, really and truly. But I think you need to back his skills more than anything else here, and not be afraid. It's a sort of game where if you get hit for a 6, you have to be able to come back. Similarly, when you bat, you have to have all the confidence to hit a 6 or a 4.
And you're all in for the T10 format. You like it?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it's important because if you can't execute your skills in this format, I think you'll find yourself wanting.
A man who knows it all. Thank you so much. I'll let you go. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Karishma. Robin Singh, yeah, another one of the coaches that gets around the globe with the circuit. T20. On the charge. Mr. Banton. Only get one for all that effort.
Bit of responsibility on Tom Banton now. He's the man in. He's got to start 21 from 14. Difficult for the guys coming in sort of outside of the power play. Got to go from the off. That's the end of David Malan. Boy, I think he telegraphed his approach a little bit too clearly to Chris Green. Amazing, isn't it? Even in the great form that he's in. Missed the ball by miles and be made to look a little foolish. Halfway then, 43 for 2.
Changes of pace. Got Pradeep, who's come on. The Sri Lankan here in the Abu Dhabi T10. Bill Salt's come out to join Banton. See what he can do. Turned up for the final of the CPL. He was in the vicinity in Florida. Got a third ball duck and got a winner's medal. Big scream from Pradeep, but no one else. So Philip Salt, I think, was just chilling out, wasn't he? Just hanging out in Florida. So, Philip Salt wanting to show his wares. Slow ball. And it has gone all the way. He's timed this sweetly enough and being smart enough to use a bit more bottom hand and make sure.
Yeah, really clean hit this from Phil Salt. Downswing, the leg cutter from Pradeep, slower ball, just delayed that downswing, waited for it, drop kicked it for 6.
Wait, yes. Feels good. The dance floor. Little hustle. Salt runs the line. Away the throw, and it's going to hurt a bit. So he gets one in the back, I think. Little thigh, and then what about the throw? No, just missed him. just as well. He's smarting with the one on the thigh from Pradeep.
Phil Salt's feeling that. Might have just caught the undercarriage a little. Not feeling too good, Phil Salt.
We've had 6 overs here. The Kalundas are 54 for 2.
Pull the trigger of the great Houdini!
A little change up from Rad Emirates to start another over, this time at the other end. So he swapped is Rad Emirates. So always trying these little cutters and knuckle balls, slow balls that never really quite arrive.
Really enjoying this little partnership. 2 young tykes from England, Banton and Philip Salt. See what they get up to, what trouble they can create here against the defending champions. Hey, what he's impressing me, both these players. Salt has been around for a little while. He still needs to improve in certain decision making, Danny, as you've seen him play for the last couple of years. But he's getting better. Good lad. Loves the game of T20. Mixes so well with the teams. He really gets his hands dirty. Quite happy to throw balls to the local guys and really work hard together with the other players. And this is the great thing about playing all the leagues around the world. You really have to really mix with all different teams and cultures. I love the way this guy moves, Tom Banton. I know Mark Butcher said a lot of great stuff and pushed him for a second. Good stuff. Really good cricket. I love seeing young kids do well. The way he moves there, he looks like he's got time, hasn't he, to hit the ball. Salt didn't want to go. Be mindful there of that ball not ricocheting off and going into the glove that was on the ground there. It would be a 5. Now, where's he picked this up, Dan? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Well, I'll tell you what's happened there. Is that apart from getting it out of the fact, is the breeze has changed, just subtly. It was right into our faces here in Abu Dhabi, but now, when you look at it on the screen, it's actually hitting with the breeze a little. Just enough, it's just subtly changed a little bit.
Little right hand uppercut, isn't it? Picked it up, helped it on its way. Yeah. And there again, a youngster working out the conditions, hitting with the breeze, using the conditions to his advantage. 33 from 20. He's got 2 6s now. Good stuff. Got it again. Looking for 2 here. Surely they'll get 2. Salt loves running between the wickets. Good stuff. So they're starting to get momentum here.
Now they need to. I just thought it was just a little minor brain explosion. And David Milan, straight, he only just got out. It was only a second delivery.
He just loves your commentary, Danny. Look at him. Yeah.
He's asking for you to get down there. Show us your dance moves. As Banton plays a unique stroke here, gets away with it. 16 off the 7th at 70 for 2 now.
Our work is so classified, the vice president doesn't know we exist.
Pradeep, this new change-up delivery, just missed his mark by half a foot. And look at this for a shot. The audacity. Oh, you did that to a Malcolm Marshall or Richard Hadley. The toys would go out of the cot. They wouldn't be happy, any bowler, doing that. He liked it, so he should. Now, that might be out, my dear friend Danny Morrison. And just a little bobble. But Phil Salts holds out to deep cover.
Oh, Philip. Partnership was looking so promising. 34 from 18. Up and over. And you say, look, problem with that, of course, is the biggest side of the ground. Salt's out of here for 11. The Kalandas are 71 for 3.
The Kalandas 71 for 3. Dangerous Banton on strike. And he'll get a wide. Oh, here she go. You got a special guest for us.
We are here with Vishal Vyas, CEO Dreams to Play. So he is doing a great job in discovering new talent for the cricket. So Vishal, tell me, how are you doing it?
So basically, Dreams to Play is a company which is the world's first digital physical app where we are getting amateur cricketers to upload their videos on our platform, and then Abu Dhabi T10 coaches screen those videos and they select 8 players, so 1 per team.
So somebody amazing that you have discovered already?
Chris Wood, he's playing for match right now, and he is basically left-arm bowler, and Northern Warriors picked him. So I'm really happy that he made it here, and hopefully he plays well tonight.
Okay, and who's the safest bet from your side?
Safest bet for tonight's win? I guess it should be Northern, because they are a really good role. They won the last match as well, and I hope they win tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, Ishika. And Vishal down there, yeah, terrific stuff, been involved in this T10. So, they brought through Chris Wood, Dreams to Play, and Abu Dhabi in their global talent hunt. Fastest selection gives the opportunity to play in these international forums. Initiative to find more talents throughout the world. Talk about talents. Well, now at home, that's out. Normally one bounce to the keeper, and then Sam Billings is saying he knows it bounced. Like, now that's carried. I don't think he's hit it. Where's that hat? Where's it? Has he gloved it?
I reckon he hit it off the glove of the thumb. Well.
Interesting place to appeal from, Sam Billings. Swing and a miss. He's got all the wonderful change-up stuff, Pradeep. Lovely. Jordan Clark comes in here. Strike rate of 135, and at the moment he's not firing as well as he would like. Hasn't quite lined up Pradeep with his different change-up deliveries. Hasn't seen a lot of it now. And now Darren Sammy said, right, enough of this, mid-off back. right off the toe of the bat, and they'll get a quick single. It's the end of the over, 10 off it. It's 80 for 3. Well, one of the dreams to play talents they've picked. They've picked him from nowhere, and that ball's gone nowhere, except over the boundary for 6. Now he's smiling. 3 balls ago, he wasn't, Danny.
Nice chunk of this one. This wood, yeah, changed it up, but it was right in the slot for Jordan Clark, who desperately needed this, and so did the Calunders.
Now, 86 for 3. Can they get to 110, 115 and upset the defending title holders there? Weeks it away. Another single here. So what have we got? We've got 10 more balls to go. And they get to 110. Don't forget, that was almost a winning score previous game.
Yeah, greedy dinner, aren't you? What about 105? 2 aboards. I suppose you've got Bantam out there, who's nearly a half century. He cut loose the last few deliveries.
Yeah, with 9 balls to go, if they can get a couple of boundaries here, preferably 2 sixes, that will change it up big time. So this is so important here, the stop momentum of teams. Your death bowlers now, the 9th and 10th bowlers in T10, gee, they've got to do their job. Well, now, has he got enough of it? Oh, yes. Yes. Missed his length. That dreams to play might have to go back to the computer. Missed his length. Good hitting from Clark.
Chris Wood has got the wood. Jordan Clark, that is. Sounded good. We just wanted to see if he really did get it. He did. Oh, yeah.
It was more like a 7 wood for me. Bit of height. Yeah, Darren Sammy, there's one of them in trouble. He knows he's in trouble here. They go to 95 now. 7 balls to go. Another 6 here. Finish it up. Get a couple of 2s. 110's likely. I think Bantam, for me, I'd like to see him get the strike. I'm 47. He's played really well. 3 6s already in his knock. He's been an exciting talent. Oh, and he's picked it up back. Well, that is just class. And that's his 50. Well played, Tom Banton. And that'll end the over. 19 from it, Danny. The Calunders with 1 over to go. 99 for 3.
Our work is so classified, the vice president doesn't know we exist.
Andre Russell again, another wicket. Down the ground, 1 bounce, good fielding. Had a good bowling performance, 9 balls, just 7. Now some wonderful batting from this lad. Such an impressive striker of the ball, Danny. They're talking KP comparisons. He's a bit harsh on him doing that, but he's a bit of naughtiness about the way he goes about it, like KP.
You've got to love his confidence. Backs himself. Jordan has, isn't he? Has he backed himself here? You better believe it. This is into the stand, not just over the boundary. Jordan's lovely jubbling.
Danny, you thought only 105, 104. They're well on the way of getting 110 plus now. One thing must be said, the analytics say with Andre Russell, he doesn't really like bowling at the death. Numbers are good before that. Swing and a miss. Quick run and makes it. Well done. That'll be a bye. So 2 more balls to go. 107 for 4.
Of course, the change of the game is that this format or T20 blow away a guy that's set up, breaks on an innings with momentum.
Now he'll get away with this. They might run 2. Yeah. No, they don't. Oh, geez, they should have looked to come back. He tripped over a daisy down there, did he? Just didn't quite have the balance. Life, Danny. I love T20. Love it.
T10.
Okay, the last ball of the innings. Outside edge. That's a nice way to finish it off. He's got someone down there, the size 12s. Oh, you're allowed to dive free at Emirates. You get free laundry. And that's a welcome boundary. So they finish with 112.
Oh, take a bow, Dean Jones, eh? The super coach and the analytics. 112 for 4 off 10. Yeah, 10 off 3 is swung nicely for those in green and black, because it could have been a lot less had they lost Banton. They didn't. He kicked on. Sterling job from him. Half century, 53 from 28 from young Tom Banton. You think of Jordan Clark and now Chris Jordan at the end there. Yeah, very useful runs. You look at that with Clark and Jordan, but it was certainly set up by Tom Banton at the top of the order there. 53 from 28. And it's about hitting 6s. He hit 3 of them and 3 4s.
Yeah, the key is one batsman's